Hi, my name is Thekla Brogan. I am a Tiwi woman from a small community called Gympie on the Tiwi Islands, also on Melville Island. There's two islands. My grandfather was originally from Palumpa, which is near the Daly River area, Ware region. And my grandmother, this is all on my mum's side, and my grandmother was from Torres Strait Island, Thursday Island. Her mother was a Lopez, which has a bit of Spanish in it. Also the TI side, has a bit of Filipino and a lot more, a bit of mix. My last name Brogan comes from my grandfather, who his father was a white Scottish man with the last name Brogan, Jack Brogan. So got a bit of Scottish in us as well. And his mum was a Minjin from Palumpa. And I am currently a broadcaster at Tiba Radio. I'm also got into a new role as the RIBS coordinator, which I am in charge of the Tiwi region. So basically we just got back from the Tiwi Islands, from Warramayunga on Bathurst Island, then to Milakapiti on Melville and Gympie, and basically we set up brand new radio stations in those communities to set up new job opportunities and training opportunities for those local people. So I can't wait to actually get that started. Previously, I started my journey in media at Karma Radio in Alice Springs at the age of 15. But how I got there is I did work experience for about a week at Karma Radio. And I must have did a good job, because on the last day they got me to do a news story for them, and they were like, oh, you have a really good radio voice, so how about doing a school-based apprenticeship? So I was just like, yeah, let's go for it. And yeah, like a month later I was signed up and working at Karma Radio 2 days a week, and then 3 days at school. I was at boarding school at St. Philip's College in Alice Springs. And I'm in year 10 as well at that time, and I loved it, like going to school a few days and then the couple of days at work would come, and it was just a nice mix, and also get a bit of extra money and training as well. I work with such amazing people down there, G-Man. And then in 2012 I moved back to Darwin because my grandfather was sick and I wanted to be closer to him. And growing up, me and my grandfather were very, very close, and instead of hanging around my mother, I'd always hang around my grandfather, so he has a special place in my heart. So yeah, I had a couple of years to spend with him before he passed last year, but during my time up here I've been a broadcaster at Tiba, as well as uploading, as well as RIBS coordinating. I'm also uploading to the Tiba Facebook, the Tiba webpage, SoundCloud, Flickr, which is where you can upload all our photos. You can see all our photos on our Flickr account. And yeah, I absolutely love my job. I also help out with a bit of IT work. I talk on radio every day. I'm on in the afternoons. I just like to get involved with all aspects of media, especially filming. This year recently I've been getting into filming and editing, and Tiba hosted a digital archiving workshop earlier this year, and I was in charge of leading a team to film that. So with a team I filmed it, but I ended up editing it on my own with the help of my workmates and the visions they wanted to put in it. And it came out absolutely perfect, and I just love it because you get to get creative with your shots, and when you direct, and it's really fun being in media, because there's so many different aspects. There's radio, there's film, there's photography, there's web. There's so many aspects to choose from, but for me, I just love the challenge, so I get involved in everything, and everything you do, you get to be creative, and you get to tell your story the way you want to tell it, and show the people your passion. Like, my passion is my people, or our people everywhere, and their story, their culture, their song, their dance, and I got into media because I want to get all of their stories out there for the world to hear and see, because we all have an amazing story that we need to share. You know, we all have this different struggle, we all have different experiences, and I think it's important to get all those different experiences out, because, you know, everyone seems to think that we should all act the same, but it's okay to be different, because that's what makes us unique. So I think